Hey yo, what is up FPG fam? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. We have a banger update that's going to be dropping tomorrow as of this recording, the 29th. I'm hoping to be able to go live for that. If I'm able to, we're going to go live and pull Wadjet, test her out, do some gameplay like we usually do, and be able to hang out. It should be a really good time. I hope to see you there. Once again, time permitting, hopefully the maintenance is not extended, but it's Aether Gazer. The maintenance is always extended, so we'll just have to wait and see. Once again, if I can go live for it, that's going to be fantastic. But what's also dropping with this update, not only Wadjet, but an S rank selector. Now, this is going to be catering towards my beginner players, new players joining the game of Aether Gazer. Hopefully, there's a lot of you there. I want to go ahead and give you my opinion, my 2 cents, my thoughts on who you should use the S rank selector on. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully, it brings you some value. If it does, drop a like, sub if you're new, join the FPG fam. I would love to have you stick around and hit the hype button. It's somewhere around there, and when you find it, hit it for me. It helps out the channel tremendously. And once again, this is for my beginners players, so if you're a veteran and you want to go ahead and give your opinion on who they should choose, leave it in the comments below. I'm going to hopefully make this video pretty concise, to be hopefully quick with it as well. I don't want to make it too drawn out. Let's go ahead and hop straight in, right? Now, quick disclaimer, before we do hop in, it's really going to be dependent, the first disclaimer, it's going to be dependent on your account, right? You have to see what you have on your account and then see what you need based off of what you have. And then secondly, the other disclaimer is that the S rank selector goes up to SecMet, so it's going to be SecMet and below. So go ahead and keep that in mind. When you go to use your S rank selector, it should show you all the S rank modifiers that you're able to choose from. So keep that in mind. It should go up to SecMet and below. Now, with that being said, my top priority, who I believe you should choose or use the S rank selector on, if you don't have her, is Ling Wang. I think Ling Wang is going to be the best choice if you don't have her, because she is, I think to this day, even on the CN side, one of the best supports in the game. Provides a shield, provide buffing, universal, meaning you could put her on any team and she's going to work out for you. I think Ling Wang is an obvious pickup. If you don't have her, go ahead and grab her. It would be a perfect time to. She's that good, right? So I think Ling Wang is going to be a fantastic choice for you. If you don't have her, grab her, build her up. She's going to be great, right? Now, moving on from there, the other one that I would go ahead and choose as of right now, especially if you're a beginner player, and that would be Hera. I think Hera is still a great support, albeit her value might be dropping off a little bit, especially on the CN side. I think on the global side, her value is still holding. And it's just because, once again, her buffing capabilities, but also her ability to be universal like Ling Wang, right? You can fit her on any team. You can put Ling Wang on one side, Hera on the other, and you're going to be able to perform beautifully and be able to clear a lot of content, if not all the content in the game currently. Hera is still that good, and I think she is a fantastic pickup. Once again, for a new account, for a new player joining the game, I think the S rank selector would be good if you have Ling Wang to be able to use it on Hera. Now, moving on from there, those are, if you just don't have them, go ahead and grab them. But now what we're going to go ahead and talk about is what you have on your account currently, and then you're going to be able to fill the need with this S rank selector. So a great example I can use is just for myself on my account. So I have, and this is who I'm going to be using my S rank selector on, and this is my thought process, and maybe you can utilize this for you to make a choice or an educated decision. I have Gung Chen, right? And I just acquired the new Heimdall that you can see right here. So I am missing one pivotal, very important piece to my water team to round this out, and that is going to be the girl Jiming. This modifier has eluded me to this day. I don't know why I have not been able to get this character, but I haven't been able to, and that's probably just because every time I take a hiatus, she comes around and I miss her. She's actually on the banner right now. I'm just saving my pulls for Wadjet because I really want Wadjet. Anyways, I digress. I'm missing Jiming, so I'm going to be using my S rank selector, or most likely going to be using my S rank selector for Jiming, so I can round out my water team. And that's kind of how you should be looking at your account and how you should be making your decision for your S rank selector. Once again, if you have Ling Wang and Hera already, it's just filling needs, right? Filling holes in the account that you have for said element, because that's how Aether Gazer is. Aether Gazer is a game where you have your elements and you need to get the buffer or the supporter for that specific element to go with the main DPS of that element. And so for me, I have Gung Chen, who's a great sub DPS supporter. I have Heimdall, who is a great supporter for the water team, and then Jiming is obviously going to be the main DPS for that team, and that's how I'm going to round them out. If we take a look at physical, it's going to be a prime example right now because we have Wajek coming out as a physical main DPS, but she does some supporting capabilities. But you can use your S rank selector for Sekhmet if you have, let's say, for example, Thoth already, and you can go ahead and use your S rank selector for Sekhmet because Sekhmet is a phenomenal supporter for the physical team specifically, right? And they have an ultimate skill chain together. But also, let's say you don't have Thoth, you missed out. You have Wajek coming up, and Sekhmet's going to be a good pairing or a good selection for the physical team for your Wajek as well. And then maybe you can get Thoth down the road, and then that physical team is going to be OP. It's going to be fantastic. Sekhmet's going to be a great pickup for you to be able to go ahead and do that. So that is for the physical team, and we can go, you know, on and on with what you can do. Let's take Ice for example. If you have Izanami, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and use your S rank selector on Kido Mitsuha so you can go ahead and round out that Ice team, or vice versa. If you have Kido Mitsuha already, you're definitely going to want to use it on Izanami, so that way once again you could round out your Ice team and have it complete and have it be optimal, the best that it possibly can be. That's what you're looking for when it comes to the S rank selector and your account. And the choice that you're going to make is what element to, or what character modifier I need for what specific element to make it the best that it possibly can be. Once again, you have the flame or fire team. You can use it on flame tier. Ling Wang's going to fill that for you as well. So if you have flame tier already, you got Ling Wang, you Jinwoo, Curse, Kagasuchi, right? You get the picture pretty much. Bazembo's going to be in there as well for your electric team, so you can grab yourself Bazembo if you have, let's say, the new Zenkibo already, and you have the new Kali that you're able to get for free. That's going to round the team out pretty nice. Or if you have Tsukuyomi already, it's going to round it out. Or you could even grab yourself, I don't use her often, but you can go ahead and grab yourself the Shu that has a nice glow up and is able to do really good damage as well. So I think that kind of like, you kind of get the picture at that point, right? It's just really dependent on what you have on your account and what you need to fill, just based off of the element and then based off of the modifier. But what you can also take into consideration, and I say this all the time when it comes to Aether Gazer, is the modifier themselves, your playstyle, and what you enjoy. I always emphasize that using a modifier that you enjoy trumps all, because if you enjoy using that modifier, you're going to enjoy the game that much more. If you're just going for meta but you don't enjoy the team or the modifier that you're using, you're just using them because they're meta, you're probably not going to get as much enjoyment out of the game as if you're using a maybe less meta modifier but you enjoy them that much more. And I think that's how you should also approach this S rank selector. For example, the Bazembo right here has one of, in my opinion, one of the best gameplays. I enjoy using this modifier a ton. He is not necessarily the hardest hitter or the greatest DPS, and that's just kind of because of her team, but I digress. She's definitely coming up there, but she is incredibly fun to use for me personally, my playstyle. Some people don't find her to be fun, they find somebody else to be fun, like Izanami, or other characters. You get the point, right? So go ahead and make sure that you're choosing waifu over meta, right? That cliche expression, waifu over meta, playstyle over meta, and then kind of go from there. But anyways, I don't want to drag this video out to be too long. I think it's pretty straightforward in terms of who you should be choosing. But I did want to give you my thoughts and opinions, especially once again for new players that are just undecided or not sure at all what to do. Those are my recommendations, and then you can kind of take it from there, make your own decision. But once again, tomorrow should be the date for the maintenance and then for the new patch, and I'm hopefully going to be able to go live because I feel like it's been a very long time since I've gone live for Aether Gazer, and I want to hang out with you all and kind of just have fun like we used to and enjoy the game like we used to. And there's a lot of very exciting things that are going to be coming up that I cannot wait for in terms of Aether Gazer, right? So anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for all the support. I do truly appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name's Cody. Call me further. I'll see you all next one. Bye, guys.